Okie dokie. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. It is a new day, a new sober day. We are currently in camp, having just had a unfortunate incident of pissing off Morrigan. And I was talking last time about doing things, how you would make a, dialogue or character development within an RPG better. The other thing that I wanted to add, and I don't know if I talked about this last time. I'm sorry, we will play some game. It won't just be me talking, but just assuming you've come directly from one to the other. When it comes to dialogue in video games, I say that Dragon Age does it better than most. I think recently Baldur's Gate 3 generally does a pretty good job of that in this settings. My favourite game for handling dialogue specifically is okay, I'll give a quick nod to Disco Elysium, but Disco Elysium, I think about that less in terms of the dialogue and more in terms of the writing more generally being brilliant. But in terms of managing the dialogue with the player, the first season of The Walking Dead, and I don't think that it's a terribly good game as a whole. I think the dialogue is fantastic, the dialogue system is fantastic, and that carries it to near its conclusion. I own the second season, but I've never bothered to pick it up because once you see the strings of that game, it's a pretty narrow thing. But I've never known a character like Lee for being able to tell what a quite brief summary of you have your 4 buttons or whatever it is to choose from, and there'll be like a 2 or 3 word summary of what he's going to say, and from that you infer how he's going to say it. And I think that that's done really well. I never once was left with the sense of picking an option and going, no, that wasn't what I wanted you to say. I think it really does exceptionally well, and if we're talking about how to write dialogue, then the first season of The Walking Dead is a really good example of that. And I mention this because, last night would sober me have picked that option. I don't know. Maybe I need to take some of that on the chin. But nevertheless, there is a problem in a lot of computer games where you choose dialogue options where the tone isn't easily conveyed, and it's kind of weird that a lot of games, this Baldur's Gate does it I think as well, will specify when you're lying, which presumably is just a tool to remind the player. But it won't say, why are you still here? I mean, again, this is not perhaps the best example because, like I said, I don't know if I'd have picked that sober. But there are different, you can ask that in different ways, I think, and what it's clearly come off as in that is quite hostile. And so, avoiding that ambiguity is. But then again, if you sort of tag everything as sarcasm, I don't know. I don't. This made me think of it, but it's also not the best example of it. So, yeah. Anyway, we will interrogate Liliana and Alistair just a little bit.
Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop. Yes? Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Well, you haven't talked quite enough for now because we need
Yes? Well, here I am.
to do this one last one.
What is meant by someone like me? And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
Yeah. Would you mind if I didn't choose that option?
I did not take those vows that the initiates took. Vows of poverty, chastity, among others. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
How convenient for the purposes of our, romancing plots.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Right, I think we'll just move on to Alistair. I don't think we're going to do what we did with Morrigan yesterday of,
What do you need? Ask away.
the entire thing.
Essentially, they're trained to fight. Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
So here's something I like in Dragon Age. Explaining magic and things of that ilk. Quite a while ago now, oh God, it must have been about 30 years ago, George Lucas did an absolutely terrible job of explaining the Force in Star Wars Episode 1. And more recently, there's been a TV show which I'd like to think has been long since forgotten about by the time most people are watching this, but called Rings of Power, which is inspired... well, it's inspired by the money that the Lord of the Rings films made, but it's loosely inspired by the works of Tolkien. And yeah, one of the problems with that is when you start going into too much detail about magic. There was of all places, Oglaf, the like porn comic, got this right. If you can explain magic, then it ceases to be magic. The whole purpose of magic is like you can't explain it into too much detail. You just sort of establish the rules of the world, and then say, okay, well that's that. Don't ask too many questions. And what they've done here with the Templars, I think that's good. These are the rules of how it works. These are the people it applies to, and you're not going to get more details than that. And when you start trying to explain these things in great, like if he'd, I don't know, said it was bloody midi-chlorians or alloys or some nonsense like that, it would lose something. So yeah, when you're writing an RPG, be like Dragon Age in this sense. Don't explain it in too much detail. But anyway, I'm doing more chatting than Alistair is.
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. That was all I needed, too. I don't know how anyone could get through that. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that. You'd think that, but it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Yes, lucky you. Right.
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
And here's something I'm going to criticise. Dragon Age sometimes refers to places, well, frequently refers to places that sit outside the boundaries of the map. And it never goes there, to the best of my think. Well, there might be one occasion where you end up there, like in one very specific, like mini quest. But if you're gonna have a world map in your game, make it a world map. Make it a map of like the areas that you're going to go to, and make it quite clear to the player. I think there's been a few games like this, a few otherwise very good games, like Dragon Age. Like I remember at the time being surprised that the map we were on was the extent of the map, and that's not a good surprise most of the time. You don't want to imagine the game to be. I mean, if that is a good surprise, then there's something wrong with your game. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines was another one of these where it's like you sort of thought there was more areas to the game than there were. It's a brilliant game, Bloodlines, brilliant, but like there are a few negatives to it, and that's one of them. That the world seems very small. There are occasions like if you are gonna have a small world map and then expand to another, something like, I mean, again, I mention it a lot, but the original Final Fantasy VII, you're in Midgar for ages, like, and even though you knew it was coming, that there was a world map, it still sort of struck you when you got there. But I just think that, like, having a sense of where you are in, having a sense of where you are within the story, is more useful than having a sense of an expansive world. It's actually something that I did. I mean, I was mentioning Disco Elysium being brilliant earlier, but one of the things that I wasn't particularly keen on, and mileages may vary, is the amount of time it dedicates to things that sit outside of the world. And you're also, like, as soon as you get into that as well, you're entering the realms of tell, don't show, which is, you just from any storytelling point of view, is just not where it should be. Sorry, I've been really introspective today, but I've just been thinking about a lot of these things, watching the other videos. Yeah, go on.
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here, but I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go. I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us. I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills. You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I would never... I wouldn't have...
Maybe in years to come, I'll look at this and understand what Alistair is talking about here. But right now, Duncan's a piece of shit. He is good as that. Took Alistair away and did something, and Alistair happened to survive. Let's carry on.
He was.
He wasn't.
A good man who didn't deserve his fate.
Who deserved his fate?
That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Right, and all that for a measly +1. Alistair approves. We'll do one more line of this.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not with so much as riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just... Yes, I imagine you really have, haven't you? Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little. I'd like that. So would he, I think.
There we go. The pressure's +6. Right, I can't be arsed with this any longer. Let's just save the game and leave camp. Although, was there... Oh no, those quests are just the add-ons, so we can leave that behind. Gather your party and venture forward. Yes. My party will be, of course, Mozza.
Indeed.
Yes.
Right, so, first time I played this game, I went to Redcliffe Village, and that was, yeah, that feels like canonically the place you go, and following Alistair and all that. But I might... You see, now I've got doubt. Do you end up going to Orlais? I don't think you do. I think it's just like a one-off mini thing. I want to go to the tower. I don't know if mechanically this is the best decision I'll ever make, because it might make sense to do the magic things last. But I think it gives us a chance to get a win. And I did say we'd do a Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves playthrough.
It is begun.
I intend to stand by that. Sisters are looting it for themselves. That's more appropriate. I cast it, alright.
Very well.
Okay, what's made?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Oh.
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Okay.
It is begun.
Whoa, my word. Right, okay. Either travel these places and chase them from my person. Okay. Why not? I'm danger of being brought. False witnesses. Okay. Fine. Cool. 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. I mean, this is a quest absolutely made for me. Because, you know, deep
I'll do
mushrooms.
something extra. For friendship.
Sorry, what? Oh, okay. Presumably that was the right... There we go. Right, okay, good. Hopefully we'll never ever need those. Keston.
Wow, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them. Templars took the boat. I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was. I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm
they
better
told
off
you
staying
something.
out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Okay, I mean, that's the...
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy. Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh? I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
What a...
All right, keep safe, you hear?
what a thing. Right, okay.
I shall do it.
Let's go to the Spoiled Princess. Right, okay. Well, firstly, before anything else... Ooh, insufficient skill. Don't see that every day. Shady patron.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Overpriced swill.
Good day.
Good day, yeah, hi. Slightly weird place.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. What would you like?
And I thought I made some miserable life choices. Right, okay. An apprentice's amulet. Ooh, don't care. But wine, do care. Are we carrying anything that we don't need? That. And that. And I'm increasingly thinking that maybe I should get rid of some of those things. But anyway, oh, so one of those wines is interesting. Right, okay. Well, there we go. I hope you all enjoyed that pointlessly grim tale. Let's see if we can't get across this lake.
It is begun.
It is begun.
How deep is this lake? Do you think we're allowed to swim in it?
No, I don't think we are. There you go.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass. I am the person appointed to stop all unauthorized access to the Circle Tower. Meaning you, because you're unauthorized. Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening. Ugh, semantics. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go. Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point. He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now? Come along, I suppose.
The place where we had the prologue.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray. Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
No, you don't mean that.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape. True enough. We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee. They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us. I would destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now. Not just mages, but my Templars also. I had no choice. The abominations must be contained at all costs. We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment. The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing. I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one. A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Sick. Right, okay. So...
My wounds!
Very well.
Charm Still Waters. Ooh, willpower.
Burn! It's unbearable!
Yeah, well, bear it. Quartermaster.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last. We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Okay, let's trade. Do you have anything that would... Ooh. Slightly out of my budget, but nevertheless. Pretty good. Spiral Band, Spirit Damage, don't really use it. Nature, don't really use that either. Backpack. Oh, lovely. I guess Win might need that. Yeah, let's get that. Right, okay. Morrigan, what are your... Firstly, what are your spells and talents that you actually regularly use? So that's ice. So I guess... Okay. Nature damage is... I don't really understand which one is which. And Mind Blast only stuns people. Okay, so that's probably was a duff call buying those. But nevertheless, we will give you that and hope for the best. What's the other thing? Willpower, mental resistance. Yeah, okay, fine. And we'll save that for Win, as and when she comes. Right.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar Plan B.
Right, okay, cool. Off we go. I like that person. I like the cut of their jib. Ooh, I don't think it's the same area that we left, so I...
It's done.
Ice Band. Cold resistance. Ooh. Is she... Liliana wearing anything on ring-wise? No. Well, you might as well take cold resistance. Fire resistance is absolutely the priority for her, but we're not gonna say no to a bit of cold resistance as well. She will probably be the one in the firing line. More deep mushrooms.
I shall do it.
And more gold. Sensational. Okay.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is...
Sorry, I was ready to wait for a certain amount, but after a bit, no. Right, Dark Sun stuff. I think Morrigan's staff's already 1 magic. This is 1 spell power and spirit damage. I think she uses spirit stuff, so I will get her.
by its very nature chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours apparently being to bother me.
Very good. Great. That's more inventory clutter. Okay, cool. Right. Might as well save it because... Sorry, twat the microphone. Ah, there she is. Winifred. Or Winifred.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us? The Templars have barred the doors. They will only open them if they intend to attack us. Is that what is happening? They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them. If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Very well.
Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Right.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving. Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress?
Yep.
To rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle. Mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it. I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Win, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Sick. Right, okay. So,
Indeed. Indeed.
here it is. For better or for worse, this is our party composition. One of those. Otherwise, okay. Yeah, okay, can take that. Let's have a look at her spell. Well, first off, let's have a look at the character record. So Wynn is level 8 and she is a spirit healer. It isn't ideal, but I suppose we don't have one anywhere else, so fine. In terms of that, she's got decent willpower and magic, so we're okay there. Her spells and talents, okay, bolt. She also has fireball already, so that's great. The question is whether or not we sort of throw that into her auto attack thing. We might be able to. She's got Winter's Grasp, which I love, and she's got Spell Bloom, which I also love, and hasn't yet picked up Heal, which is probably for the best, because I think rather than getting her into a healing thing like that. Oh, she's got Mind Blast as well, and Drain Life. Oh, no. No. Fuck. Right, let's try that again. Now see how... Oh, the disappointment. Right, okay, yes. So she has... she can heal everyone. She can revive people, that could be useful. Rock Armor, don't really care. Ooh. That could be useful with what we use, so that's decent. Really want regeneration. Heroic Aura activated. Yeah. I don't care about that. And she's got none of the other things that I need. Okay. Right, okay. What about your tactics, Win? If you've got... Right, okay, so she's healing. Okay. Self being attacked by ranged attack. I mean, we're just gonna get attacked by... I mean, I would argue you're probably better off... Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, fine. Enemy has status. Is frozen not a thing? Right, sorry, just bear with me 1 second, because this is going to make a lot of difference. Freezing. So we can't set this to... can't set... I feel like it's paralyzed, but it might not be. So maybe we won't even be able to take advantage of that. Right. Oh. I mean, no, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Like, to be honest, rather than heal, like, because we are gonna probably all get hit together, I might, what if ally health is, I think I'm just going to switch that out for group heal. Slightly controversial, but I just think everyone will get hit as one. If an ally is so do we not? Is there no option to choose that as the dog? Am I being blind here? So I guess that we only do that manually. She can't automatically do that. Okay. I'm going to chance this. What was it called? Stone. Does she not have it? Hello? Okay, save that as preset 1 for her. Yeah, stone first aid. So when stone first aid. Okay. I will try that with the paralyzed thing. I don't know if that will work. Otherwise, it's kind of a dangerous game. Doing this. So, if an enemy has a health less than 10%, attack that, and if otherwise, enemy nearest visible, attack that. Alright, okay. I don't know how well that's going to work. It was important to get here early before Wynne gained too many levels. Yeah, okay. Off to a flyer. We can't unlock that indeed, nor do we want to.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long. It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
No.
All right. Be on your guard.
Like this could potentially be a horrendous mistake and the death of us, because and like I don't know how. Is it just that? It's just that. Okay, fine. Winter's Grasp. Okay. So. Okay, but she did try for Stone Fist. Right, good. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, hello. Right, hang know what you've been thinking, Liliana. You've been thinking, I want to try out my new anti-fire thing. It doesn't work very well, but never mind. Okay. We freeze that, and I think we can take it down. Did that come from us, or was that from Rage? Might have been from Rage. Right, in actual fact, it seems like we can go to normal heal, because it does look to be Liliana's successfully tanking that, so we'll just have to approach that manually. Right, sick. Nice work, everyone. That was good. I am pleased. Soldier corpse. Poultices would be nice. Yes, I don't know if I got it out before. If everything here is resistant to magic, and early indications are that it's not, then this could be disastrous. But it's fine. Right, okay. Yeah, perfect. Like, literally everything I could ever ask for. Just do that, please.
As you say.
Okay. And we've got a few more things here. Cool. I think we'll go on that guy like this. Hopefully Wynn will take the hint. She did not. Never mind. Fireball should kill that in a second, so let's just that. Maybe we'll do this. I think of it. Okay. It's like only one fireball. Everything, please. Thank you. Right, rage, hunger. Some resisting happening. That heal is taking a little while to come through. Was that Morrigan casting all those fireballs? Where is that coming from elsewhere?
As you say.
Okay, cool. Anything on the walls? Doesn't look like it. Right, okay. There's things. Right, let's just do our due diligence and get rid of all that. Okay. And hunger will freeze in its tracks, hopefully. Yep, good. House. Oh, I wouldn't have stood there, Morrigan, but never mind. I've chosen. I'll try and put it in this one. And let's get some mind blasts on the go. Right, that may have been a mistake. Hey, Wynn, you've got group heal, so do that. Greater rage. Oh god, Liliana's gonna go down once Wynn gets his shit together, and she does. Perfect. Right, this one not going anywhere near as well as the previous. I think I kinda... got that. Drain life is nice. Grease is also nice. Spell bloom, I think is going to be more helpful. Nope, maybe it's not. How is that heal coming along? Not very well. How about a resurrection? We have a resurrection? Revival. Yes. Right, can we shift this over here and this over here? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. Right, I'm back. We are making a bit of a meal of this. Oh god, right, okay. When this actually could be extremely problematic. Right, okay. Morrigan, you have not had your shit together in this fight one bit. Okay, Winter's Grasp. I don't think Wynn's going to make it. I think this is Morrigan solo. See if you can get... Why is it... Why are these spells disappearing? Right, revival. It's there, we just can't use it. Right, okay. Sorry, it's my fucking nickel-optic ass not understanding. Heal yourself if you can. Morrigan might be able to buy you enough time with this. Nope. Okay. How much? She's got a decent amount of mana, so we should be able to survive it, but it's gonna be a bit sketchy. Ooh. Let's leave drain life. Horror. Right, okay. Resisted, yeah, the feeling you might. Okay. Mind Blast. Resist that as well. Oh, fucking hell, right, okay.
I am your death.
Right. Okay. Well, we didn't really do very well.
Sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
In that fight, generally, in terms of positioning and so on. I think we are going to have to use some bits and pieces here. Injury kit, we're going to small amount of health in this curve up to 3. I mean, and what's the other one? Penalty to damage. I mean, so this is costing us a lot. Wynn has penalty to magic. Well, I mean that. Okay, so this has gone actually awfully. Morrigan lived.
Yes?
Liliana has penalty to cunning. I really don't want any of these penalties, honestly. Would it have been better to save up those, maybe? Okay. Well. Oh, did none of those things leave anything? That has already been taken, so... I guess the other question is with Wynn, whether or not she would have been better off with her sustained shield thing. How much is that? I mean, it's very... might as well. Apprentice's amulet, fire resistance, cold resistance, and that. A lesser injury kit, that's not to be sniffed at. And a torn book. Oh, something sciences. Oh, maybe, or maybe talking about not explaining stuff is done, but it's done in his books. I never read those things. I mean, it's like I say, show, don't tell.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen. Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do. Of course, I am defenseless, and if I ran into one, I would surely perish. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Okay.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all. I do not know, but he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
Well, I mean, does it... Well, yeah, yes, indeed. How is it work?
Magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Niall is still going around mispronouncing his own name. Owain.
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain in one.
Yeah. Right, okay. Let's save so that we don't have to go through those dialogue things again. There's another barrier there, that's fine. Oh, right, okay, so Blood Mage is just around the corner. Fair enough. Right, okay, tit for tat, it appears. Okay, and then I guess probably. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Well, not much point in using up the injury kits because it seems like we're going to be spending a lot of time down on our asses. Can you revive me, please? Thank you. Right. Okay. Good Mage. Well, this is going well. Okay. Right, just fireball them both. Right, well done. Win. And you. Right, okay.
Please, please don't kill me. I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching. We thought someone always has to take the first step. force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs. What else can I do? I'm trapped here. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry. I just want my life. Please. I'll find a way, please. I swear I'll do something good with my life.
Tough one, isn't it?
No, please.
Yeah. We'll kill you by the medium of slowly doing that. I'm possibly going to reload anyway, because that fight was disastrous. Okay. Right. So what we want to do is right. Yeah. This guy.
As you say, you.
Yeah. We should be able to just target him in. Oh no. Oh, he's shocked. So that's something. If we just focus on taking him down. I think he's the fireball guy. Right, okay. So that's infinitely more successful. The others we can then start to be a bit more controlled. Hopefully. Ooh, we might even be able to get them without getting the liana. Yeah, we did. Did we? Maybe.
It shall be your time to die, make a preserver.
Cool. Now that is how we do it. And now we can have this interaction again.
Please, please don't kill me. I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars
really
watching. Always watching. It would be like talking to a brick wall. A brick wall that would rather you didn't exist in the first place. We thought someone always has to take the first.
Nothing is...
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs. No! No, please!
Okay. What's that? Ooh. Give someone sold to a merchant or given to a... I can't remember.
It shall be done.
Are the apprentice robes any good? No. They're not. Morrigan. You have gone up a level. Thank you very much. You do not often run out of magic, so let's just boost your magic. Okay, Arcane Bolt's not awful, but I'm sure we can find something a little bit more useful. What's this? Yeah. Penalties to resistance. Interesting. Accuracy wouldn't be awful. Wait, what? Oh, so it just does the same thing that goes for everyone. That's not bad. Draws in nearby, draining residual life force from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. So that's not bad because it will just keep that. I don't know if I really care about that. So Affliction Hex is definitely a consideration. Death Magic, I feel like there could be a better thing here. Spell Shield. I mean, or there's that, which may not be that impressive right now. Or do we send her down the fireball routes as well? I think we get send her down the fireball route. I think we send all of them, everybody, fireballs for everyone. What was that really necessary for us to literally strip her dead corpse?
As you say.
As I say, yes. Very good. Right. Bell's Cache. Ooh, okay. That's some nice bits and pieces. And Liliana might even take you up a level, this, because you'll be right on the edge of it. Is she? Oh no, she's not. I guess it was Morrigan who was right on the edge. I must have misread that. Ancient text, Skull Banister. Okay. Yeah, you can actually choose to become a blood mage on this. That's something I've never done. I think in the lore of this, it's generally acknowledged as a pretty bad idea. Let's cast a fireball into this room. No, apparently. Can we cast a fireball there? No win. That wasn't really what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, it's looking increasingly like the biggest barrier to success here is going to be doorways. Charm of Still Waters, just in case I haven't got enough of those. Books. Hello, who's this cheeky little number down here? Maybe these. I'm not sure if these. Oh, okay. Well, it's me told, isn't it? She needs to get her lockpicking skill up. Actually, that's like whatever happens in terms of survivability. Right. Whoa, Christ. Oh, right. We can probably just follow that up. Why am I? Oh, no, I'm not there. I'm on my ass. Right, cool. And then one of those. Stuns everyone. Lovely. That's immune to that, is it? That's not immune to that. That one went decidedly better. Right, let's start out over here. Worry about that fight in a second. They are being very generous with the injury kits. It is almost as if they knew. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Just that. Right. And one of those. I think we'll just. Maybe it's the Rage Abomination's attack that does that.
It's your time to die!
I think it looks concerning, but it's not necessarily as bad as it first seems. Okay. And then I guess they go out with a bang. Right, okay. Cool. Oh, silver chain is just a gift. And that looked like there was one there, but it seems like there isn't.
It shall be done.
Yes.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die. If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Hands! Yes. Shovels!
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service.
Yeah, keep your hands where I can see them, which is to say anywhere in a like 180 degree arc of my face, because they're fucking huge.
What do you think I could do to you? Have you seen you? Or more accurately, have you seen the demons you made short work of? You turned them into a thin, slightly sticky, somewhat runny paste that appears to be seeping into the cracks between the stones as we speak.
We don't have to argue. You don't like me, and I would rather be out of here and out of your hair. Our goals are similar. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while. And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens. Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'm in a glass house when it comes to the huge hands crowd, so maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental. To be fair, I have dabbled in drawing.
Must be something.
Visual arts, oh dear. And drawing hands is an absolute nightmare, so yeah. Okay, good. I guess technically they could have helped with that, but well, you know how it is. Good work, Liliana. I assume that was thee. Yeah, in fact, very good work, Liliana.
Another corpse for the pile.
Prevents us from having to have
It is
any more
begun.
unpleasant things. Oh, now that Creationist Chord, that has got Liliana's name written all over it. Fire resistance and healing effects, so... God, wouldn't it be good if you could see what these item effects are? Be amazing, wouldn't it? But you can't. Can we do it here, at least? Yeah, okay, so the fire resistance does stack. So if we keep pouring that on her, then we can keep casting fireballs with reckless abandon.
I could do that for you.
Then, well, don't tell lies, Liliana. Either you can do it or you can't. Right, I'm gonna, in case that was right. I don't think stuff's randomly generated in this, but now it's come up. I don't actually know. Hello, anyone? What have we got? Yeah, fine. Right, okay. About there should hit all of you. Piss off. No. Well, some of you are immune, it seems. And yeah, that one's proving. Right, okay. I think we'll stun. Guess we won't stun that.
Damn you!
I shall do it.
Buckle of the Winds is +3 defense. Can become. Oh, what's that? Yeah, nice. The thing. Tempting as it is to make it Buckle of the Win, I think we'll just give that to her. Anything else exciting? Metal door can't unlock. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well. So that's that. Hi, everyone. No. Hi, no one.
As you say.
Ooh, what's the okay, just the chantry. Fine. Huh. I defile. Small glass phylactery at the base, most sealed within the other Soulstone Castle. Interesting. The areas are naturally cold. Glass fractures at your touch. Okay. Holy shit. Right, that wasn't on the menu. Okay. Can we get a... Okay, so immune. That's really what I was looking for. Can we get a stun? No, immune to that as well. Right, okay, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Let's just get me far enough away. I mean, if she's immune to everything, it's like, well... friendly fire, Christ alive.
Comes to this.
Can you move over there? Do what you will, but just don't be stood there. Win, can you go over here? Okay, that's fine. Well, I say fine, but that has happened. You revived that. You, right, we're just going to need you to just do some tanking, I think, here. I don't like the fact that he's running for me. But then again... Nope, okay, he's no longer running for me. He's running for a win. Right, what are my tactics on this? Surrounded by areas, self any, health less than 90%. Well, let's try health less than 50%. Enemy cluster, okay, fine, say preset. Right, I think this is going to be a Benny Hill fight. I really don't think there's anything else I can do but Benny Hill it. Is it still? going for win. It doesn't like win.
You not win.
I will win. Right, okay. But it looks like it's changed its mind and is now going for Morrigan. So can you heal Morrigan? And Morrigan, can you... Oh, first fall over, but... Right, is it still going for me? By me, I mean Morrigan. She is slowed, which is not ideal. No, she's not. It's fine. Yeah, come this way. Come this way. Yeah. Oh, it's like fighting the ogre in Baldur's Gate all over again. Right, okay. Can we Ice Blast the cunt and maybe Arcane Bolt him? That looked like it might be promising. No point in a mass heal. So I guess we'll just take over Liliana. Okay, and she is already healing. Oh, it's kind of a shame that you're healing her. Right. Right. Okay, right. Didn't realise that was an option. Excuse me. Oh god, right. Can you stand? Nobody can stand anywhere because everyone's been pulled. Yeah. Right. You there. You there. You there. You hopefully are still the focus of his affections. Attentions, I guess. Win is going to go Stone Fist, that's good. Although after she's done that, I kind of need to get a Lyrium Potion and... Yeah, okay, so Stone Fist, immune. Right, where is Mass Heal? Group Heal. Is that going to group heal everyone? I don't know. Okay, yes it did. That's great. And now take this Lyrium Potion. And now you... Well, it looks like he's doing stuff to my character now.
Then quickly.
Yeah, okay. Nope, he's gone back for more on Liliana. Right, Winter's Grasp. Morrigan, is there anything more you could be doing? Might as well do that. Win Arcane Bolt if you can. And Liliana.
Tear them apart. No mercy.
Nope, nope. Okay.
We must strike.
You reckoned without my cunning use of a bench. Okay. Win, can you be... Oh, no, you can't be healing Liliana. So Liliana, you'll have to heal yourself. Health poultice and that. Morrigan, do that. Win, just keep doing whatever you're doing. You could be doing that. And
yes.
Survival for her. Oh god, right. Positioning people. Can you get behind the bench? Behind Hera. Right, Morrigan. Can you back up? Okay. Well, it worked on some of them partially. Oh god. Right. Morrigan, go and stand there, please. Liliana, if you've still got attention, go and do that. At least until the heal comes off. Good. Win, can you stand over here, please? What are you doing? You're not doing anything, so why don't we improve that by you doing that? Morrigan, you're still off. Okay, that's fine. Oh god, Win. Win, you need to take another one of these health or mana things. You actually need to, like, that thing doesn't have mana that we need to worry about. How big is Spell Bloom? I don't know if we're going to get Morrigan here, but try.
Very well.
Okay. Lyrium Potion is fine. He's immune to the shatter effects, so there's not really much point in doing anything else.
No!
Right, who is being pulled? Is it Win? Yeah, okay, good. It's mass heal time. And it's let's move Morrigan time. Can you do that? Can you... Which way is he coming? No, it's not Morrigan. Who's he going for? Who is he going for? He might be going for me. He's not going for me. Is he going for Win? I would have to assume so. Yep, that's him going for Win. All right. Morrigan, have you got a spell? No, you are. Take a lesser. Lyrium Potion will. I don't think there's going to be too many fights that are worse than this in this run. This is pretty bad. Okay, still going for me. You, whenever you can, should be trying to pagger him down with that and that. You don't need to drain life. You're not going to get results for anything else. Penalties to cold resistance, electricity. Yeah, why not? Okay, we're going to be hitting with enough ice attacks. Win is there. Is he still going? No, he's no. He looks like he is going for me. Okay. We might be able to get an arcane bolt on here. Okay, we did. Okay. Win, you need to heal yourself. Okay.
No quarter.
Getting pulled. I think she's getting pulled, isn't she? Morrigan. So is Morrigan the... God. So is he after her now? Oh no, he's very much after her. Morrigan, can we... Lightning would seem reasonable. Win, what have you got? You've got an arcane bolt. Me, just run away. Just run away and then cast that because it looks like Morrigan is unwisely trying to cast horror. Where is... Oh, okay. Yeah, right, okay. That on that. That on that. That on... Heal Morrigan. Liliana on hit it for a sec. Still still going for somebody else. I think Morrigan, actually. This would be my guess. So let's keep a distance. It might not be. Is he arcing round? I think he could be going for me here.
I shall do it.
Nope, he's going for Morrigan. Right, Spell Bloom again. We are struggling for magic, so let's do that. Morrigan run. Morrigan that. Win. Heal. Morrigan. Liliana's still attacking. A Winter's Grasp is being cast. Okay. Gives us a second. Right. Morrigan, what have you got? You've got a Winter's Grasp as well. Fuck off. Right. Was it worth it?
It shall be done.
Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, it was experience. Definitely not financially worth it, but you know, it's taken Liliana ever so slightly closer. And what are we here for if not winning fights? So yeah. Was it good enough to actually? Oh, Morrigan's got an injury. What's that? Penalty of willpower. To be honest, I might just suck that up for a while. Liliana doesn't have. Oh, those are not as good as what she's wearing. Okay. The Tevinter shield has more fatigue, better missile deflection. And that's about it. I guess we'll go with it. I'm making the assumption that Morrigan's somewhat unique outfit. Yes, okay, cool. Is still better than that. Does that no longer desecrate any of that? No, okay. Well, there we go. But it does. It reveals the other power of the mage. I mean, I guess you could do that same thing with rogues as well, with arrows. But
Books. Is that all these mages do with their time here?
Yeah.
It is begun.
Herbalist chest. Ooh, Black Grimoire, which is something that we can give to Morrigan. I don't know if we do. First enchanter's desk, a small painted box. What is the small painted box? An acolyte staff. It's so good I'm already using it. And insufficient skill. Serves only to frustrate. That box we just picked up. What was that about? A small painted box. Type generic. Yeah. That's a really inspiring fantasy. Okay. Let's just save it, because while...
I feel like I'm being watched.
Well, you probably are being watched. Do you feel like you can open a chest for a change? No. Right, okay.
It shall be done.
Oh, this is
These things can...
yeah. Right. It's not super efficient.
Have unusual powers. Beware.
There's 2 of them down. I don't think... I'm shooting me. Where are the other 2? Oh.
Careful! It is done.
Quite as poorly as you smell.
Okay. Never mind those 2. Never mind these. Oh wow. Maybe we can. No, let's just do that. No, let's not. Let's not do that. Let's fire this at this guy. And now the big bucks for this. Oh. Something anti-magic dispelled that before it happened, I think. Right. Sorry everyone, but I might be able to just hit the Right, cool. Maybe a mass heal next one. Feels like that might be the way to go. Can we just do that in that direction? I don't think it's going to look good for Liliana, but... Whoa! I don't think it's going to look good for anyone. Right, okay. I suppose if we're going to be incredibly powerful mages, then we kind of have to acknowledge that fighting incredibly powerful mages is going to be equally problematic. Right, let's come over here this time, and then right, okay. So let's back it up, back it in. Let me begin. Wind's getting out of the way, and that's for me. I think Morrigan dodged that as well. Cool. Right. So we are stood in a much better position this time.
Too easy.
Right, I think we'll hold the line here for a sec. Our weakness is what's being cast, that's fine. I'll be happy to take those 3. And by those 3 I mean this one. It's alright folks, don't leap into action. Right, okay. Oh, double mind blast, never mind. Okay,
As you say.
I don't know what that is. I don't particularly like it. Can we get this so that it hits? That looks like another skeleton, doesn't it? That. Ooh, real damage there. No, not heal, like group heal. We're not going to live if we don't group heal. We need to get away from one another as well. Right, yeah, that thing's just going to be a problem all day long. Still quite a few of them. Okay, or there's kill them all. Right. Win. When you get a chance, can you heal Liliana? Oh dear. I mean, that doesn't bode well, does it? Oh, she lived. Right, maybe just have a bit of health, and maybe we're going to hit win if we do that. Liliana, close the distance. Win. Spirit Blast, okay. Yeah, this is a very tricky one, this. Yes, we can. I don't know what that running thing is, that's not filling me with confidence. What are you? We used quite a lot of those in the last fight. But
now we do battle.
Okay, we just do that. Morrigan. I don't really imagine that's going to work, to be honest. No, in fact, I'd rather have you over here. Okay, so Enraged Corpse has decided it wants to enter the field. We've got enough problems without Enraged Corpse getting involved, so...
I see.
The problem is just that we've lost so much mana, but I guess so has he. Or it. But I do think the play is to take down this corpse before it ruins us all. Are you also having a pop of the corpse, or are you horror focused? Hello, yes, you're coming to me, that's fine. Oh god, right. Right, just... Okay, don't think the table provides cover. Insufficient mana for that. Just take that, I guess. You have got this. Not on the Enraged Corpse, please, on this thing. Well, I think we might have dodged that. Now, that's pretty sick. Glorious. What a battle that was.
It shall be done.
Corpse Skull, okay. Very limited horrors.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Cool beans. Okay, well, I do acknowledge that a reasonable chunk of that was the thing itself, killing off the last of its kin, what you call it. But still, small mercies. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, private documents. Oh. And Morrigan doesn't yet have the thing for that, so... Uh-oh. Well, it might actually do us some good to get hit by that. Oh, hello. They are not stopping.
You win.
Okay.
You will learn.
Ooh, that looks like there's going to be more of them, though.
Fear me.
About this Juliana. Heck. Yeah, they are going to keep coming. Right, okay. Kind of hard to see what to attack. But we'll do that. Actually, the abomination would be a bad shot. Actually, to be honest, at this point, for all that. Okay. Fireball is ready, so let us bring out the big guns. Although actually, I don't think it does anything to them, does it? So maybe we'll put Fireball away and go. Maybe, yeah. Winter's Grasp that, very good, and then. And there it is. The level up we've all been hoping for. Wish they wouldn't break down to that, but I guess they've got to break down to something. Liliana. 2 points in cunning, 2 points in constitution. Improved stealing. Why would I possibly choose that? Trap making, no. Combat training, potentially. I mean, I just don't use them. So I think it is that. And then, incredibly disappointingly, I think it just has to be that. So not the most exciting of levels, but it's something. Let's head back down and open all this magic stuff. And open the things on this level and the last level that we couldn't get. Which might mean we have to go through this again, I'm not entirely sure. So should we go all the way down, or should we just... it's not that much stuff, is it? No, come on, due diligence. There could be any manner of things in those things. Maybe we'll do like the first couple. So that has been emptied. This. Oh right, okay. So right, well, if we're getting this far, come on, Lilia. And you've got insufficient skill, then I guess I won't worry. Although, mind you, that's the first enchanter's room, isn't it? So maybe we'll just double back. to here. Was there anything in this room? This was the Revenant fight room, so I don't think there was anything here, but I think we go one room further back, and that's the guest room, isn't it? No, the guest room's the next room. Was there anything in this one? Okay. Right, this is the last one, and then we'll head through, and yeah, cool. Will I be vindicated? Not really. It's cold resistance. I mean, fire resistance is what we need for Liliana, but you know, cold's not nothing. Here's a design decision that I quite like, and I prefer it to what Dragon Age and many Western RPGs, and I think almost all Memorpicas do. Might and Magic does it as well as this way, and quite badly. Final Fantasy VII, elemental resistance is half null or absorb, and I just think that's so much more satisfying from a playing. I think, like, because we've dumped everything we've got in terms of fire resistance on Liliana, and it gave us a 20% bonus. So something that hits us for 10 is going to hit us for 8, which is just so negligible for like 2 items worth. I think having like fewer item slots with more powerful effects is just a better way to do things. What are these possessed Templars?
Must not exhaust our supplies.
There might be a way to get these guys unpossessed, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going I don't think there is, to be fair. I think that possession is fairly permanent here. It's not a bad helmet for Liliana if I could get her strength up, but since I cannot, or at least not for now. Ooh.
Very well.
Yeah, wellest of the well. Right, so we can get into the central thing, but why would we want to do that when there's so much stuff?
It shall be done.
To pick up. Iceband is cold resistance, not particularly whelming, but put it through. How long is this one going on for? 2 hours. I think we will clear out this floor and then. Ooh. I think I know this one, but anyway, just pop that there, that'll be fine.
Enemies ahead!
Well, maybe it's not. No. Right. No. So these are charmed. So I think if we take this one down, can we focus fire this one actually? I think the Templars will stop, which, you know, some would argue is not what we need, but yeah, okay. Everything you've got, please. Stun would be magnificent. That's great. And what have you got that can cover that? I guess you just you could move around and hit it, I suppose. Right, on that, good. Okay. Right, are they still charmed? Morrigan, you could be stunning these, irrespective of. Right, well, it doesn't look like that helped us at all. Enough. Let's just... How many of them are still alive? Drop it. Win. This is the sort of time that you cast Mass Steel. This is the other thing about the mage, is it just... There's a general sense of switching around the characters more, because... Oh! Win! And you... because the abilities are less based on positioning. Small gold bar.
It is begun.
Shiver. I don't think I really want that. A scrap of paper is in here.
Very well.
Should I be mindful of those? Probably. Am I going to be mindful of those? No. Less willpower? Oh, cunning. Well, you know, that's that. You might. Right, just a quick save of the game, just in case there's something horrendous through here. Right.
Yes, of course.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are you so useless? It might be because she's got low cunning. I assume spells and talents, Liliana. No, I think cunning is just needed to... Oh, also contributes to these skills. Right, so I guess, unfortunately, we'll just need to plough this. Why? Like, that is a frustrating injury. Does that help her open that?
On my way.
No. Right, okay. What a waste of time that was. Right, I guess that's everything there. So we'll take on this, which I assume will be the boss fight for the floor. And then maybe we'll take a small break. No, doesn't look like this is the boss fight for the floor. This looks like it's the boss fight for the entire thing. Jesus. Right, okay. I don't know what's going on here. But... Morgan, be careful about going through there, please. Liliana, obviously go and do whatever your heart demands. Comes through. Getting hit for loads. Oh, me. Can we hit that? Oh, if we can hit that, then let's hit it. There's still a few things that are there, by the looks of things, so we might as well. I think I have to come out of this view to get this. How does that look? Looks good to me. Right, so Lesser Shades and the Abomination. Yes, we'll concentrate on popping that first. Ooh, Liliana, you're taking some damage there. Morrigan, can you stun that? Yeah. Okay. Win, can you heal her. Me, can I cast Spell Bloom on Gan? Sorry, no, on us mages. Somewhere in there is a lesser shade. Good work, Morrigan. Right, okay, cool. And now it's just about the right spells at the right time. Morrigan, you've got absolute crap ton of stuff, so you might as well drain life. Now you've done that. Do I want to electrocute Liliana? Probably not. I can try Disorientate, I think it'll work. That thing seems to want to keep summoning stuff, which is non-ideal. Is it worth it for 2? I don't think it is, so that's not. Arcane Bolt for 2? I think at this point we can probably afford to just focus fire down with Abomination. He says, Morrigan, you've got the points here, but you haven't got Mind Blast ready. I have. So. Liliana went down. Insufficient mana for that. When bit careful here. Good. Now, Morrigan. What's going to get there first? It's this.
We are victorious again.
Right. Please don't have another injury at your cunning. To health regeneration. I mean, your health regeneration in battle is going to come from Wynn healing you.
It shall be done.
Heavy chainmail though. 22 strength. No, I don't think Liliana's at the heady heights of that yet. Okay, cool.
As you say.
Injury kits. Well, I need a few of them. Right, and some dude.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
Sick. Okay. Let's have a cursory glance round. That was the door we came in through, I guess. So we've got... What was it the door we came in through? It's the only door in, so yeah. Some pastries. Right, well. It'll be onwards and upwards in a second. Just have a quick check that we didn't pick up something incredible here. Wow. And we've still got 30 space in there. So, in terms of levels, not that there's much point in worrying about levels since I was there. I guess I am the closest. Not that there's much bonus in that. Okay, cool. Well, we'll call it there. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, well, see you next time on Dragon Age Origins. Blah, blah, blah.